Hi everyone, today I want to show you how to do a rustic finish on a cake. This is going to be a cake for a baby shower, and so we're going to go ahead and get our frosting on. We already have our crumb coat done and it has been chilled, so all those crumbs are going to stick in. I've got my buttercream here and it's about a medium consistency. It's not too stiff, meaning it probably wouldn't be great for doing something like florals or something around it, but it's also not too soft. It's not going to mush. It's going to be able to hold its shape really well. And you want to be generous with the frosting because you're going to be scraping away at the sides and you don't want to expose any of the cake underneath. And especially since this is a chocolate cake, I really want to keep it covered and beautiful. Normally I don't use a plastic offset spatula. For this it doesn't matter though, so that's why I went ahead and used it. Normally I use a metal one. And this is a Wilton one that I just picked up at Walmart. And you can see I'm giving it a really nice, generous top. And it doesn't have to be perfect and it doesn't have to be perfectly smooth because, like I said, we're going to be scraping away at the sides. Now, once you get your entire cake frosted like this, then we can go ahead and start with the lines. I'm going to clean off my spatula. You don't want it to have too much on the end, and if you need it, have a paper towel that you can clean it off so you're starting with a nice clean smooth surface. So we'll start at the bottom and just gently put your spatula down and turn your turntable. If you don't have a turntable, this is going to be a little tricky. Now, we want to make sure we get a nice even ridge, and so we're going to move up exactly the same height as that first one. And I'm just very gently pulling it across to get that. And I will show you here. This is as much frosting as I got off of that entire spin. So it's a little bit, but not a lot. And if you find that you're getting any globs or anything, then you can go through and kind of clean those up. There's a little bit of one right here sticking out, so I'll get that cleaned up too. Just gently go over it. And the lines don't have to be perfect. If you want perfect lines, then you'll want to use a scraper that has the pattern built in instead of doing it freehand. The freehand gives it a nice rustic texture, and it doesn't have to be perfect, which is nice. So as I keep going around, you can see the lines it's creating, and there's some air bubbles there. Keep going around, and on top of this cake I am putting florals. This time, just because of the cost, I am using fake flowers. The other thing about flowers you have to be careful with is sometimes they're sprayed with different chemicals and you don't want to put that on your cake. So here we go to the top, and I'm going to now finish the top. And you can see it's not all the way even. There's a few spots I might go back right here and refrost it. There was some air bubbles that were hiding under the frosting, and we don't want that. We really don't want that cake exposed at all. And I have enough frosting left over that I can do that. And remember, you're just pressing really gently. If you're pulling off a lot of frosting, you might be pulling too hard. Right, got it all done. Get some of these bigger spots cleaned up. And that is it. It is super simple. If you don't have an offset spatula, you can use the back of a spoon to get those areas. And I'm going to go ahead and do some touch-ups to these exposed spots just right there. And we still have a really nice finish and a pretty pink color for this baby shower cake. If you have any questions, comment below. I'm happy to answer anything you have. I will post my recipe as well, because that's a big common question I get, is what recipe I use. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Have a great day.